Vincent, what's going on? Massimo, what's up? I cut my finger on a saw blade a few days ago and it seems to have finally healed. Just picking the scab off right now. It's very satisfying picking off scabs. Yeah, Chris Heria, oh my god. It's pretty pathetic, like especially what he did in response to me. This dude has massive, massive ego problems. He should just shut his fucking mouth. He's one of those people who you can tell, like, he just doesn't know when to shut his fucking mouth. It's a shitty day out today, it's raining. Did you cut yourself again? Yeah, a few days ago. I was looking for some tools, and the box with some of my tools has a saw blade in it, and I just cut my finger looking in the box. Should probably put the saws in a different place. Yeah, we'll get started in just a minute or two. Just want to wait for give like some other people an opportunity to pop in before we start. It's raining right now, and my weather thing says it was supposed to snow. Winter sucks. It just shouldn't snow ever. Yeah, I installed heated grips on my motorcycle, and that's why I was looking for a few tools, and then I cut my finger. Wasn't too bad, it's just, let me see if I can, it's just little boo-boo right here. Not too bad. Alright, why don't we start the live stream? So, first off, Chris Heria, for those of you who have been following this whole thing, so Chris has been doing a lot of stupid shit on his channel.
Born on December 20.
A lot of people have been criticizing him for it, so let's see, oh no wait, this happened on his Fenix channel. He runs 2 channels. Chris Heria is his vlog channel, basically. He uploaded this video, 8-minute workout to burn belly fat. A lot of people criticized him for this. So you can't spot reduce fat. you know, if you're even kind of moderately interested in fitness, you'd probably know this. So doing like a bunch of ab work and shit like this, it's not going to just magically remove fat primarily from your stomach. You're only going to lose body fat evenly. So a lot of people criticized him for this bullshit. It actually gets even worse. There's this video 4 months ago where this woman posted on his channel, how to lose arm fat and get toned. Again, more stupid spot reduction bullshit. Makes no sense. He has, like, other people on his channel sometimes, like, obviously has this chick on his channel to hopefully get more views and more attention from a female audience. Crap like that. So, he's uploaded some dumb crap. He's also uploaded, like, and I made a response to this. He's uploaded some like diet tip kind of videos, whole day of eating plus workout, what I eat for the week over here. He has some stupid opinions on like weight loss. Like, he thinks not eating in the morning and doing exercise will help you stay lean because you're burning off the calories that you ate the day before. That just makes no sense. What matters is overall caloric balance, not meal timing and exercise timing. So he has some like dumb ideas, and he's promoting the consumption of high cholesterol foods. Shrimp, very high in cholesterol, even turkey and chicken, high in cholesterol, and eggs, extremely high in cholesterol, even though he's choosing some animal product options that are lower in saturated fat. All these foods will elevate your cholesterol to a significant degree, putting you at greater risk of heart disease. So I criticized him for that about a month ago, and the whole community basically criticized him for the fat reduction, the spot reduction crap. And he couldn't handle all of this criticism, so rather than making any kind of intelligent response, like saying, okay, well, here's my opinion on this, I think you're wrong here, here's the evidence, or even owning up to any mistakes he made. No, he made this video called Clout Chasers, because anyone who criticizes him, they're only after clout, attention on the internet. So he's extraordinarily fucking dishonest. When somebody has an attitude like this, you just can't trust anything they fucking say. If the first thing they do when they receive criticism is just accuse the people criticizing them of clout chasing. So, is it not vegan to eat foods which utilizes larger amounts of pesticides because of larger amounts of insects will die? No, I wouldn't say that's not vegan. Using pesticides doesn't necessarily result in more animal deaths, including insect deaths. Organic farming needs to use more overall land, and you don't even remove pesticide use with organic farming. There are organic approved pesticides, so just because you're eating foods that use more pesticides, that doesn't actually mean you're killing more animals, whether it's insects or any other creature. Just because if you use pesticides, it decreases land use. So you do have to calculate land use in the equation. If you need to use 20% more land with organic farming, then that will likely result in more death of animals than using more pesticides but using 20% less land. So I wouldn't say it's vegan to choose food products that use less pesticide. So yeah, that's like land use is another thing that a lot of people use against veganism. Like Lear Keith, when she makes these claims about grass-fed beef resulting in fewer animal deaths and just a better overall environmental situation than plant agriculture. She doesn't actually take land use into the equation, which is a huge fucking problem. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about pesticide use not being vegan.
Chris Heria, welcome to the vlog. Today we're going to be doing a different type of video. We're going to take a break from the normal style videos because today I have a special video just for you. Now, I wasn't going to make this video, but I had seen all the...
Yeah, you weren't gonna make this video, but then your butt got hurt, and then you just had to respond because you felt like a stupid fucking bitch, and you want to try getting the last word in. The only one chasing clout here is you. This whole video is about clout. You're not a trustworthy fucking person. You're not opening up any kind of civil discourse. You're not even defending any of the claims you made. You're just fucking lying so that you can get clout.
Athletic athletes, and I'd seen all the fans go into those comments of these trolls videos and stuff.
Yeah, again, so poisoning the well, and that will come in later. He's poisoning the well right off the bat. So all of these people who have criticized him, these apparently aren't fair criticisms. It's just trolling. So once again, he's trying to paint this picture that, well, the only reason anyone would ever criticize him is because they're trolling. So he's just, this is a poisoning the well tactic, which is an informal fallacy. So, yeah, it's, and again, he'll be a total hypocrite in just a moment, where he accuses other people of making unfair criticisms, and then he just starts off his video by poisoning the well. It's just ridiculous.
Start defending me.
Christian Nielsen, you're a piece of shit. Go f yourself, and you should practice what you preach.
And if you guys were out there defending me, I feel like I had to make this video for you guys, all the Thenx athletes and fans out there. And today I'm gonna be
okay. So his idea behind this is that his fans were defending him. So let's go over to Every Damn Day Fitness. I think Every Damn Day Fitness triggered him a little harder than I think he criticized him a little harder, or triggered him a little more. So let's go to this one. I think this is his first Chris Heria video. 1.5k likes, 221 dislikes. That doesn't look like a lot of his fans are defending him or complaining. That sounds like total bullshit. Let's look at this video. 2k likes, 208 dislikes. Again, doesn't look like his fans are defending him or anything. And let's even go to my channel. So let's go over to some of my Thenx videos. Thenx versus Vegan Gains, Chris Heria Diet Review. So again, 3.4k likes, 948 dislikes. This one got a little bit... So my video got a bit more dislikes. I think that's actually just because I I criticized intermittent fasting rather than... Yeah, this video started to piss me off when he got to the fasting part. I think that's what it was. You're clout chasing Vegan Gains. So I think some of his fans kind of got butthurt when I made my video. It doesn't look like his fans really gave a shit about Alan Roberts. Same thing here, 2.6k likes, 915 dislikes. So it looks like his fans maybe gave more of a shit about my videos. But still, it's you'll see in the video, he goes after Alan Roberts first, so if we're talking on, like, a priority basis, I don't know why he'd criticize Alan Roberts first, since your fans didn't seem to really give a shit about him. So this whole story that, oh, well, the only reason I'm doing this is because my fans were trying to defend me, like, fuck right off. The only reason you're doing this is because you're a butthurt bitch. Who will be included in the new Worst of the Fitness Industry? By the way, enjoying your video stream, enjoying your streams. Dr. Eric Berg will be the next Worst of the Fitness Industry. It will hopefully come out tomorrow night. I have to call around to a few costume shops today and see if they have a gorilla costume. Unfortunately, fucking, what's it called? I can't order anything off of Amazon because Canada Post is, like, shut down. And if I order anything from there, I can't, like, there's no way to know if it's actually going to come, ever, because Canada Post is on strike. So I have to actually pick up a costume from a local shop, or travel to Toronto or something, or a town over to get the costume I need. So, you know, that's a pain in the ass.
Reacting to some troll videos. Now before we get started, remember guys, I'm not a fitness guru. I make videos based on my experience, what I do, and what
Okay, so he says he's not a fitness guru. I don't know what he means by that. Like, he's trying to say I make videos based off my own experience, so I don't think he knows what a, like, fitness guru is. I think what he meant to say is, like, some kind of actual expert. So he's basically admitting he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about or something here. So again, any criticism against him isn't justified because he's just some schmuck who doesn't know what he's doing. I think that's what he's trying to say here.
I have done and what I have learned through my journey, especially in the vlogs. That's what it's all about, a video log of my life. These are things that work for me and people that I've helped throughout my journey. I never make videos on something I don't do or just copying something that I heard someone else say in a video.
This is the effect that you do when you push or when you pull from your center of gravity.
Everything stems from pulling or pushing from the center of gravity.
Welcome to another video of Official Thenx.
What?
Today I'm going to show you guys the secret to superhuman strength.
What's up, Saw Squad? Austin Dunn. I'm back again with another video. And in this video, I'm going to tell you this one exercise that led me to get superhuman strength.
Now, if I had enough time and enough spite, just
Okay, so he's basically going after some other YouTuber now who apparently copied him. I don't know what that has to do with me or Alan Roberts.
like these trolls, I'll be going through everyone's videos, collecting their most embarrassing moments and creating hilariously viral videos, but I'm actually here to help. I'm not here to destroy. There's a tremendous difference in making videos that are gonna help people and improve their quality of life versus just making videos for pure entertainment, drama, and negativity.
Okay, again, totally poisoning the well. So, like, if you take a look at my videos, I was criticizing your diet and training methods, and I particularly emphasized how the animal products you're eating are a huge issue, because not only are they, like, pretty much empty calories, they're very nutritionally deficient, but they're also high in cholesterol, which is a big risk factor for heart disease. So you're saying, like, I only made that video for negativity? It's not supposed to help anyone? Like, you're just poisoning the well, misrepresenting my video, my opinions, the arguments I fucking made, and he won't even share the arguments I made in this fucking video, as you're gonna see later on. He just totally misrepresented my fucking position. So right off the bat, he's just totally poisoning the well, straw-manning fucking everyone, just claiming that, oh, they're just full of shit, they're not actually making valid criticisms against me, they're just trolls with nothing good to say. Total fucking horseshit.
Now, before we get into the videos, let me give you guys a little backstory about what happened and why this all started. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video called 8-Minute Workout to Burn Belly Fat. And in this video, I had mentioned that we're gonna do an abdominal high-intensity interval training workout routine that's gonna have us burning our belly fat and building our abdominal muscle. Now, I've posted many videos just like this, but this time we happened to get one troll triggered. So let's go ahead and check out the first troll video that started everything.
Poisoning the well again.
My name's Alan Roberts. This is Everyday Day Fitness. Like, subscribe, and click this notification over here, and share my videos with others. Thank you very much. That was Chris Herrera, I don't really know it. I'm not going to bother getting to know his name too well.
He said my name right the first time. What are you talking about?
And before his very lean, all tattooed up, very thin-shouldered fans come over here and start, pissed as.
Okay, first of all, this guy literally just started this video, not even attacking me, attacking my fans that he thinks, I guess, looks like me. This is what really actually initially pissed me off, is like, he's not even talking about me. He knows he can't. He can never deny the skills that I have, nor stand toe-to-toe with me, so he attacks the fans.
Okay, total hypocrisy right there. So basically saying rather than making direct criticisms against him, he's just attacking his fans. Well, like, what the fuck are you doing right now, idiot? You're poisoning the fucking well, strawmanning fucking everyone, right, like, before you even respond to any of these fucking criticisms. So, yeah, pot calling the kettle black situation here.
Say you're going to target the fucking belly fat is a complete fucking bullshit lie.
He's saying that targeting stubborn belly fat is a whole bullshit lie. I mean, I already made a video about this. After I made the 8-minute fat burning video and I had seen this ridiculous video and some other videos come out, I had made another video called The Truth About Burning Belly Fat. And in that video, I literally addressed everything that everybody misheard. I never, ever, ever said
spot reduction of belly fat.
Those are literally words that came out of this man's mouth.
Yeah, you did. So he's lying right here. Chris, let's see if I can just bring up the actual comment, actually. Let me see. I'm just looking for the file I made with the. Okay, here it is. So if we go over here. I love when people say that you can't target fat loss in specific areas I think he meant if you actually watched my vids. I say all the time, we are burning fat throughout our body, but certain areas we will emphasize on. Emphasize! So, right here, he's saying that spot reduction is possible. He's saying you can target fat loss in certain areas. So he's basically saying, oh, I never said spot reduction is possible. I just said it's possible to, like, emphasize certain areas of fat loss, which is still spot reduction, you fucking moron. So like, what he does through this whole video is he has to switch between two different positions because he can't admit he's wrong, and he can't admit he lied, obviously. So at first he said spot reduction's possible. And then he's saying, oh, well, spot reduction isn't possible, obviously. And he just keeps going back and forth between those two positions because he has to admit that he said that, but he also has to, admit that spot reduction isn't possible. So he has to say this stupid bullshit, which really isn't a workaround. Like, he's just having two contradictory opinions. So he did say that spot reduction is possible. He's just fucking lying right now.
You'll never find a video of me ever saying those words together, ever. What I had said in my video was that we were going to be targeting belly fat with this fat burning abdominal exercises and workouts. I had never said that we were going to do any
spot reduction of belly fat.
I never said.
Okay, targeting of belly fat is the same thing as spot reduction of belly fat. You're just trying to play a fucking word game where I never said that. Well, that means the exact same fucking thing, you stupid motherfucker. Like, holy shit. Thoughts on Alpha Destiny's training advice? I did have a look at his program. I did have a look at his program, Naturally Enhanced. It's really fucking weird. The insane amount of fucking accessories in that program is just ridiculous. A lot of those exercises I've never even fucking heard of. And I don't know why you'd use so many fucking bands, straps, like slingshots. Like there's just a lot of weird crap in there that only really makes sense if you're doing equipped powerlifting. I don't know like why you'd. Yeah, I just don't understand why you'd be doing that kind of crap. It's a lot of exercises that kind of strengthen your lockout, which is an issue, which is something you'd want to work on if you're doing equipped lifting. But you know, if you're not doing equipped lifting, you're just doing raw lifting. Why would you want to focus on your lockout? It's really the bottom of the movement, essentially, or the middle, which ever becomes a sticking point. So, very strange exercise selection, and just the amount of accessories that don't actually, like, that aren't directed at any particular lift. It's like, why are you doing this? So, I haven't looked at too many videos on his channel giving training advice, but his program Naturally Enhanced is pretty weird.
Said that we were going to target only belly fat. You see how these trolls work. They assume something. And
He never fucking claimed that you're claiming that you're only targeting belly fat. Like, you're only going to lose fat in that area. Spot reduction doesn't mean you're only going to lose fat in one area. Spot reduction means you're going to emphasize fat loss in a particular area. So if you do more like crunches and ab work, you're going to end up losing more fat around your stomach. Nobody's claiming that, oh, you said you're only going to lose fat in your stomach when you do this workout. Nobody's accusing you of that. We're accusing you of promoting spot reduction. You keep claiming, I never said spot reduction. Well, you said emphasize fat loss in particular areas. That's what spot reduction is, you stupid fuck. So he's just trying to play word games, weasel out of what he fucking said. You said that it's possible to emphasize fat loss in specific areas, which is not possible, you fucking liar.
And then they just make an ass of themselves like this. Let's break it all down. When you're trying to burn belly fat and you're trying to get aesthetic in your abs, what are the things that need to happen? You need to lower your body fat percentage, which is your belly fat. And
that is the stupidest, sentence ever. What do you have to do to get abs? You have to lower your body fat percentage, which is your belly fat. Like, why don't you just say what you fucking mean, you lying asshole? What he's trying to say right now is that in order to get abs, you have to lower your body fat percentage, and that will involve losing fat off of your stomach. So right now, he's saying, oh, well, when I was talking about losing belly fat, what I really meant was just losing fat across your whole body, but just a minute ago you said it's possible to emphasize fat loss in particular areas. So again, he's flip-flopping between two different fucking positions. He's saying, oh, well, you know, it's possible to, emphasize fat loss in a certain area, but no, I never said anything like that. I just said, we're gonna lose fat across our entire body. Fuck right off, Chris. If you have to play these sorts of mental gymnastics, maybe you just shouldn't have made this fucking video at all and just ignored everything.
then you need to train your abdominal muscles so that your muscles are able to show through, and then work on the abdominal muscles so that they actually pop out as well. Because we all know you can burn fat and you can have no fat, but if you don't have any muscle, you're not going to be looking aesthetic.
Okay, so now he's talking about something completely differently. Totally different position than what you had here. You claimed that you can emphasize fat loss. So that is what spot reduction is. You even claimed that in this video that you can emphasize fat loss, but you don't want to keep going down that stupid spot reduction rabbit hole because you know it's bullshit, so now you're flip-flopping in between positions, and now you're saying, oh, well, I know, like, spot reduction isn't possible, so you want to lose body fat across your entire body, and the reason you do ab exercises is so that your abs pop out more. Fuck off, Chris. Like, you're such a liar, it's insane.
You're never going to be looking like how you want with six-pack abs, which is why I said we're going to be targeting and emphasizing on our abdominal region.
No, you didn't say that. Let's look at what you actually said. I love when people say that you can't target fat loss in specific areas. If you actually watched my vids, I say all the time, we are burning fat throughout our body, but certain areas we will emphasize on. So if you actually read that sentence, you're claiming that, yeah, like we're burning fat throughout our body, but we are emphasizing fat loss in certain areas like our abdominal muscles. Totally different position than what you just made up now.
Because we're going to be burning belly fat, we're going to be lowering our body fat percentage and working on our abdominal area, targeting our abdominal muscles so that they're strengthening and being able to show through when we lower our body fat.
That's not what you said. You're coming up with another new bullshit fucking position. Totally, that's not what you said. Just admit you were wrong, admit you were fucking lying.
I covered all of this in the Truth About Burning Belly Fat video, which has literally 500,000 views already. And this...
Look, you fucking lied in the title of that video. You're trying to sucker in noobs who didn't know any better, and, you know, fucking people who want to get in shape and lose, you know, fat off their stomach so they have abs, and then they see, oh, how to lose belly fat. I want to lose belly fat. Let's look at this workout. You're just trying to sucker in fucking idiots who don't know any better. Then when people called you out for it, you come up with a bunch of different stupid excuses. First, you, like, try to have this weird, like, half position where you're like, yeah, you can kind of spot reduce, but, you know, you can emphasize it a little bit, but, you know, not really. And now you have this new position where, oh, what I really meant was, like, we lose body fat across we lose fat across our entire body. We're not spot reducing, but we're focusing on our abs to bring out the muscles so we look more toned in that area. Ridiculous.
In spite of all of that and people knowing the truth and everything, like, they still continue this fake narrative that I'm talking about spot reduction. I mean, I'm over all this fat burning, belly fat drama. You guys know exactly what it is. We literally get thousands of testimonials and body transformations. Literally people that had belly fat did the workout routines and now they have six-pack abs. So the belly fat definitely went somewhere. And in fact, I invite all Athletics athletes to comment down below, give your testimonial, and show everyone your transformation.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is kind of what, what's his name, Brandon Carter did when people called him, like, well, when I called him out for his fucking retarded shit. He's basically saying, oh, well, if I don't know what I'm talking about, then how come all my clients get all these results? Like, it's not fucking rocket science teaching people to eat less and move more. Like, yeah, if you eat less and move more, and you keep doing that consistently, you're going to end up getting abdominal muscles. The point everyone was making is, you know spot reduction is bullshit, you can't do it, but you made a fucking video claiming spot reduction is possible. There's even other videos on your channel talking about spot reduction with that one woman making the arm fat video. Like, clearly this is, like, if you're gonna upload videos like this to your channel that are either produced by you or, like, some of your work colleagues, like, there's just no excuse for this. You're just trying to sucker in noobs and lie to people so that you can fucking make money, and that's the issue everyone has with it. We know you don't think spot reduction is possible, but you're fucking lying about it, and you're just coming up with more lies to try to cover your ass.
From watching the next videos. So when you realize all this, you realize that these trolls aren't even creating this because I really am giving false information or I'm doing something bad or hurting the fitness community. They're literally doing this to sensationalize, create drama, and create views for their dying channel.
Yeah, bullshit. No, you're the one making bullshit clickbait fucking videos. 8-minute workout to burn belly fat. How to lose arm fat and get toned. You're doing that to sucker in fucking noobs, get money, making titles like that, and making video content like that where you're trying to convince people about spot reduction. That's fucking harmful. That's anti-science. That's nothing productive. That's just you trying to get attention and fucking money. Us bringing an attention to this issue of you creating lies and bullshit, false and misleading content, that's not trolling or clout chasing. That's just calling out fucking bullshit in the fitness industry.
Because you know, they know, we all know that what I do works. We all know that abdominal workout.
Oh, really? Oh my god, eating less, moving more will make you lose weight? I don't think anyone's fucking disagreeing with that, Chris. Yeah, if you eat less and move more, you're going to lose weight. The issue is, you're promoting anti-science fucking bullshit about spot reduction. That's what we're criticizing you for. And you know spot reduction isn't real. You know those videos you uploaded to your channel are fucking horseshit. And now you're just coming up with ridiculous excuses. Oh, I never meant spot reduction is possible. I meant we're going to lose fat across our whole body, but we're going to build up some of the muscle in that area so it looks more toned. Fuck off.
High intensity interval training is like literally the way to get a six-pack abs. So to deny that is being foolish. Actually,
yeah, you don't need high intensity interval training to lose weight. Again, like I talked a bit about this before. Chris doesn't really know like any. He doesn't know how to structure programs to be productive towards any specific goals. He just has these weird ideas about fat loss. Like, he'll do intermittent fasting, he'll do fasted training, he'll do high-intensity interval training, he'll have fat-burning days, which I'm assuming he just does more high-intensity interval training. You don't need to do any of this to lose weight. I think a lot of these ideas he has is centered around his own personal insecurities, and I'd say he has an eating disorder. It might not be he might not have it really bad, but I think he has a body image and eating disorder, and a lot of his ideas about diet and training are centered around his body image and eating disorder, and he doesn't actually understand how to structure programs. So when he says things like, you know, high-intensity interval training, that's the way to lose weight, like, no, you don't need to do that. So he doesn't actually understand how to structure programs, the actual mechanics of fat loss. He just has these ideas that are centered around his eating disorder. Oh, if I don't eat for a really long time, I'll lose weight. Oh, if I exercise before eating, I'll lose weight. That's not really how it works. Can you spot reduce the gray area in your brain? Seems like a few people have figured out a way to do that. Maybe they've gotten hit in the head. Maybe there's something special about their diet that reduces the gray matter in their brain. I don't know, you'd have to ask them, but yeah, I know Tim Sheaf, he's taken a few hits to the head, and he's pretty stupid, so maybe hits to the head are the secret. I don't know, maybe he's fallen on his skateboard a few times. He doesn't seem to wear a helmet when he's skating, so yeah, I'd say it might be possible to spot reduce the gray area, the gray matter in your brain, with hits to the head.
It seems like this guy's been waiting his whole life just to make this video. Like, does he say anything near sounding close to like spot reduction that I could flip this and make a video and turn this whole thing onto something else? And that's exactly what he did, which is
total bullshit, Chris. Like, look, you've uploaded this content to your channel, how to lose arm fat and get toned. Like, there's no excuse for this. You claiming now that, oh, I never said spot reduction is real. Yes, you did. You're just coming up with a new set of lies and excuses so that you can make it seem like you're not being a dishonest fucking moron. You claimed that you can emphasize fat loss in certain areas. You're just being a fucking liar.
Why I said in the video about the truth about burning belly fat is to listen to the people that are actually doing it actively currently and that have already done it. Don't listen to the people that are sitting in their car that have never actually done it and that have no experience at all other than reading a book. You know
what? Like, Alan Roberts, let's go to, like, Every Damn Day Fitness Instagram. Like, what does he mean, people who have never done it? Like, Alan Roberts, like, has gotten in shape before. He has, like, lost weight, gotten really lean. So what are you talking about? He makes a lot of weird posts. Let me just scroll down till we see, like, a physique update of his or something. Yeah, like, I mean, he's gotten pretty damn lean at certain points. I don't know if, like, we'd have to scroll down further to see if there's any photos of his shirt off. But, like, I mean, he's dieted down, gotten lean. Like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, oh, these people have never done it before. It's like, he's lost weight before. What do you mean? So, just really stupid. The guy's obviously in fucking shape, really strong. He's dieted down really lean before. Like, oh, just some dude in his car. Has he ever lost weight? Like, yeah, dude, weight loss isn't fucking difficult. Eat less, move more. That's the secret.
You know what I think about that? Imagine there's a book on muscle-ups. You read everything there is to know about muscle-ups. You passed every single test. You graduated. You got a degree in muscle-ups. And then we say, can you go do a muscle-up? And you say, no, I can't do that. Guess what? You don't know shit about muscle-ups.
Why would this motherfucker, who obviously has a great physique, obviously knows fitness, obviously knows how to work out, why would he do that shit? That shit to me pisses me.
Oh my god, this guy is literally about to pop a vein in his forehead. So anyway, so he makes this video and...
Ridiculous. That's a totally fair criticism. He's claiming, like, obviously, you know a fair bit about fitness, you're in shape, you know what you're doing, at least to some extent. So why are you uploading videos? How to burn belly fat, how to lose fucking arm fat. Like, it's ridiculous. Totally fair criticism. And then you just try to turn that into, oh, you're just being fucking stupid, trolling. Again, just trying to poison the well as much as fucking possible. Rather than actually responding to that criticism, oh, just call it a troll. He's just trying to chase clout, sure. What are the benefits of calisthenics versus weightlifting? What are the cons of calisthenics versus weightlifting? I'd say the benefits of calisthenics, cheaper, you don't have to go to the gym, might be more fun. Like, I don't think there's any real benefits to it. Like, I guess, yeah, there's not, like, really any specific benefits to calisthenics versus weight training, other than, I guess, if you're only doing free weights, you're kind of missing out on some, like, pretty effective movements. Like, you know, pull-ups are a really effective movement for building your back. Dips are a really effective movement for building your chest. That's really it, though. And you can incorporate, like, you can incorporate pull-ups and dips into a weight training routine. And you can do it weighted as well. I'd say the cons of calisthenics is if you're not going to end up adding any weight to the movements you're doing, then your progression is eventually going to stall, at least in terms of, like, a hypertrophy and strength perspective. You can always, you know, gain more endurance, but you're not going to be able to... You're going to reach a limit of muscle growth if you're not going to steadily increase weight. So you are going to end up needing weight training to build more strength and build more muscle eventually. Also, with just calisthenics, again, you're missing out on certain exercises. Like, you know, bench press, dumbbell curls, like tricep extensions, weighted squats, deadlifts. Like, these are all really good, effective movements. Like barbell rows. These are all effective movements for muscle mass and strength, and those are missing in a purely calisthenics routine. So you can get like a benefit of certain exercises like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, things like that in a weight training routine, and you can, you know, get benefits from doing barbell squats, rows, bench press, and shit if you're doing a primarily calisthenics routine. So yeah, I'd say that's basically the benefits and cons. Like, the benefits with calisthenics, it can be fun, it's cheap, you can kind of just do it anywhere. The cons are that you're missing out on a lot of compound movements, and you can't just, like, you can put on a weighted vest, but you can't load your specific muscles with as much weight. So, yeah, those are the benefits and cons of calisthenics.
And I mean, you guys know me, I never really reply to negativity, and the reason why I don't reply to negativity
You do it all the time.
In my mind, I see, like, I have all this positivity that I have.
Oh, bullshit. You reply to negativity all the fucking time, and you reply with more negativity. Again, all these comments are screenshotted. You deleted them because you knew you looked like a fucking moron. But you're full of shit. You respond to negativity all the time. You're well known, even among your group of friends, to have a short fuse and flip out whenever anyone fucking criticizes you.
To reply to literally every single day, we get thousands of comments, we get thousands of emails, DMs of people saying, hey, Chris, you changed my life, this and that. I've been following the routines forever and getting the best shape of my life. And I just feel like I owe so much responsibility to these people. I need to respond to these people, and I don't have enough time in the day to respond to all these thousands of messages. So to me, I feel it's extremely disrespectful if I was to not answer one of these positive messages and instead go on and respond to some negative bullshit. So that's why.
Okay, so then why do you respond to negative bullshit all the fucking time? Like, what's this? So rather than responding to positive comments, you wasted time responding to this? So you're a lying, stupid fucking hypocrite?
I never respond to any of the negativity, but I mean, I am only human and I do slip up every once in a while. And what happened with this video over here, I mean, to me, I don't care what he's saying about me. Honestly, he was complimenting me the whole time. But when you're gonna attack the Thenx fans, you're gonna attack the people that watch these videos, and my fans personally, well, now I feel like I have to stand up for my people. So I actually...
Okay, so let's see. The reason that you called Alan Roberts like a fat, out of shape, salty loser who's trying to chase clout is because you were standing up for your fans. You're trying to white knight your fans. That's why you're flipping out at people on the internet and saying you're fat and ugly. Yeah, you're a whiny bitch, Chris. The reason you're doing this is because you're easily fucking butthurt, and the only thing you can do is try to hurt other people's feelings. That's all you can do. You'd, like, look, if you're going to fucking act like a hero, why don't we have an MMA match? Like, if you're gonna the only reason I did this was to stand up for my fans. Well, it's really fucking easy to do that when you're writing, like, dumb, bitchy comments calling people fat losers on the internet. Well, if you want to stand up for your fucking fans, let's fight in a cage. He travels quite often, so I'm sure eventually he'll end up in Toronto again. Why don't we fight in a cage? There's plenty of MMA gyms in Toronto. We can do it legally, have a ref. So if you want to be a hero, you want to white knight for your fans, well, then there's your chance to fucking do it. You'd never do it because you're a weak-ass fucking skinny bitch, and you'd get absolutely fucking annihilated. So, yeah, you want to pretend to be a fucking hero? Well, maybe you should just shut your bitch fucking mouth. The only reason you're doing this, the only reason you're responding to this criticism, the only reason you're writing nasty comments is because you're easily fucking butthurt, you have a short fuse, and you don't know how to deal with your fucking temper.
Actually did respond to this video in a comment under the video, and guess what? What do trolls do when you comment on their videos? They use that as content.
So yesterday I released a video on the official Thenix and how he basically lies to his clientele, lies to his subscribers.
Bruh.
As you can see these comments.
You were lying. Like, that's just plainly fucking evident. So, again, rather than actually responding to any of these criticisms, admitting he's lying, oh, just call it trolling, yeah.
It's here, and you can see them on Everyday Fitness Instagram. You can't see them now because after we had this little exchange, he deleted the original comment, which...
That's true, I did do that, guys.
Okay, so he admitted to deleting his comments. Why the fuck would you do that, Chris? Like, he's like, yeah, it's true, I did delete the comment. So he's just trying to laugh it off, play it off like it's not a big deal. Well, why are you deleting comments, Chris? Like, this is basically him admitting that he's completely full of shit. The reason you're deleting comments is because you knew you made yourself look like a complete fucking idiot. Not only do you look like a totally whiny, butthurt bitch here, but you're also, like, going on with this bullcrap about spot reduction, and you know you made yourself look like a fucking idiot, so you deleted this comment. You think you can just play this off as, whatever, maybe you just shouldn't have made this fucking video and just kept your mouth shut, Chris. That seems like it would have been a better idea.
Alright, so let me just, like, read you what I wrote. I honestly didn't think that, like, I wrote something really that bad. You sound salty as hell. Bro, just do some cardio, start eating healthy consistently, and you will also start burning fat as well, and you will actually improve your channel and realize how to burn fat. That's not that bad. Compared to everything he said,
yeah, you kind of left out the part there where you said spot reduction is possible. So, yeah, this doesn't really look too great on you, Chris. You're literally admitting to lying here.
I love when people say that you can't target fat loss in specific areas. If you actually watch my videos, I say all the time, we're burning fat throughout our body, but certain areas we're going to emphasize on. I already explained that to you guys.
Yeah, so you're changing your words around. So there, in that comment, you said spot reduction is possible because we're emphasizing fat loss in certain areas. And now you came up with a new stupid excuse. Oh, well, we're losing fat across our entire body, but, you know, we're doing exercises that emphasize, you know, certain muscle groups, so those muscles become bigger and you can look more toned. Totally fucking different statement. You're like, is this really... I don't know if this is really convincing anybody. He has way more dislikes than he normally gets on this video. I think a lot of people know he's just full of shit. I think just his, like, dick-riding fans are just upvoting this video, you know, just because it's him. But I think most people can see through his lies and fucking bullshit.
If you can't understand that, deny that, well, that's why you're not in shape. And I'm not saying that you're not in shape, I'm saying if you deny it.
Okay, again, how to lose arm fat and get toned. How, 8-minute workout to burn belly fat. Like, I'm seeing, like, I'm not seeing anything that suggests, like, what you're actually saying. Like, if you're going to talk about emphasizing certain areas to get more toned, well, why aren't you making videos titled, like, workout to build muscle, like, build abdominal muscle, workout to build arm muscle, workout to tone your arms, workout to tone your abs? Like, okay, I can get that idea where you'd want to build muscle mass in a certain area to look more toned. I can kind of understand that. That doesn't really suggest spot reduction. So why aren't you making videos titled that? Like, there's a clear insinuation with these videos. It's not even an insinuation. It's like just a very clear statement. You can reduce fat in a particular area, is what you're claiming with these videos. But then when people call you out for it, you make up this new excuse, which clearly wasn't your original intention.
And people don't want to hear how to get in shape from someone not in shape. Practice what you preach if you're such a fitness guru. I really didn't think that was such of a disrespectful, bad
like, Chris doesn't really seem to understand what in shape means. Just because he doesn't have visible abdominal muscles doesn't mean he's not in shape. Like Chris, what's like one of the more physically demanding activities you could possibly do? MMA fighting? Like, between you and me, who do you think would win in an MMA match? A skinny fucking twink like you with a little pencil neck that I could just snap like a fucking pigeon, or me? Who's in better shape in that context, at least? Okay, you can do more pull-ups than me, but I could beat your ass. So there's a few different ways to measure fitness. You seem to think having visible abs means you're fit. No, that just means you eat less than someone else. So, just ridiculous. Like, again, I think he has a body image and eating disorder. So a lot of his ideas about fitness kind of stem from that.
And the reason why I deleted my comment, well, obviously this guy's a troll. This guy's a clout chaser. I knew he was going to screenshot the comments and make a video. And what did he do?
Why would you leave a comment in the first place then? Like that's just a stupid fucking excuse. You deleted that comment because after you calmed down, you realized you said stupid shit that's gonna make you look bad, and it kind of backfired on you. You didn't delete it soon enough. He was able to screenshot it. Well, the only reason I deleted it was because I knew he'd make a video on it. Like, what? Okay, so why did you leave a comment in the first fucking place? And as if that's even a problem. Like, clearly, you're embarrassed about what you said if you're worried about people making a video about what you said. So, again, this is just an admission of him saying, like, yeah, I said something stupid that I shouldn't have said.
He literally screenshotted the comments and made a video, so that's exactly why I deleted them. Plus, if there's one thing that trolls hate, it's replying so that they can read it and then deleting it so that no one else can read it. Because really...
yeah, stupid. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. So you're saying you were trolling a troll by leaving comments and then deleting the comments immediately after. Sure. Yeah. If, like, again, if you're reading this, who seems more butthurt here? Like, it's just ridiculous.
They care that you deleted it not because they couldn't read it, because everyone else couldn't read it. But was it for everyone else to read, or was it for you to read?
Okay, then why didn't you send him a fucking direct message, you fucking moron? Like, what? This, oh god. I love this dumb fucking face. He's like, oh, I figured this out. So, basically, his idea here is he was trolling the troll by leaving a comment and deleting it immediately after. Oh, just the worst excuse possible.
He does point out, like, dude, you record in your car.
Dude, you do record in your car. That's not a speculation. That's an observation.
Okay, so when Alan Roberts made his video, he used "dude, you record in your car" as an argument. That's not like, okay, so he records in his car, therefore his argument is invalid? Like Chris does this all the time. He poisons the well. Rather than addressing actual criticisms, he'll just try to work around that by making personal insults. I saw a few comments saying, like, Chris, yeah, like, here's one from one of his fans saying, like, dude, you did some shit that was clickbaity, it was misinformation, and these people had valid arguments, but you're just dismissing them. Like, there are fans of yours who are pointing out, like, dude, you are being, like, full of shit.
giving you constructive criticism. If you got out of that car, you would literally do better on your YouTube channel. You would literally not have to make these videos.
Okay. Not an argument against his criticism against you with the spot reduction bullshit.
So, but I do have a little challenge for him since I'm so out of shape. I do have a little challenge for him. I will work on getting a muscle up. I used to do one way back in the day.
A muscle up?
I've tried it a long time. I'll work on getting a muscle up. But when
Dude, are you kidding me? A muscle up, I literally taught 9-year-olds how to do that. If you want to learn how to do a muscle up, just go watch one of our tutorials, man. What are you talking about? How's that a challenge?
Just a muscle up? I want to see him squat 4 or 5 for 5.
What?
Yeah, okay, again. So Chris is claiming, oh, he's out of shape because he's not lean and he can't do a muscle up. And then he's like, and then he pointed out, okay, well, there's different ways to measure fitness. So if you're going to say that I'm not fit because I don't meet your standards, well, it's only fair that you meet my standards. So why don't you squat 405 pounds for 5 reps? And then it's like, trolling, like the fake laughter. Oh my god. This convinces, like, stupid children, but yeah, I think anybody with any sense can see it's just fake laughing so that you can just dismiss everything anyone says. Just dismiss anything, dismiss anything anyone says against you. Like, again, Chris kind of dug this hole. He was basically saying, you're only in shape if you have abdominal muscles, you're only in shape if you're good at calisthenics. Well, okay, so, like, if you're going to say you have to meet my strength standards, or my fitness standards, in order to be in shape, well, why can't somebody do that to you? And then you just laugh it off, like, like, you're just ignoring the fucking points everyone is making and then just laughing it off like a fucking retard. And that's why your video got so many dislikes. That's why so many people in the comments are basically saying you're acting like an idiot.
This guy said, oh, if he does a muscle up, that I have to squat 405 for 5. What type of random shit is that?
Yeah, you know.
If you do one.
Yeah, you know what fucking point he's making. He's just saying, it's so funny saying something stupid. Like, no. You're trying to say that he has to meet your fitness standards. Well, if he has to meet your fitness standards, then you should also have to meet his fitness standards.
Of the easiest thing that I can do, that I'm supposed to do your hardest PR that you've ever set, your all-time record for squats. Are you serious? Here's a real Thenx challenge. Find it.
What do you mean that's not his all-time record PR? That's just a working set he does. Stupid.
Anywhere where I said the word spot reduction.
You don't have to say the words spot reduction to claim spot reduction is possible. You can say emphasizing fat loss on a certain area. That's what spot reduction is. That's what you said. You promoted spot reduction. And in just the title of your video, spot reduction. How to lose arm fat. Oh yeah, that's not spot reduction. Workout to burn belly fat. Oh yeah, that's not spot reduction, right?
Alright, so here's another video he made. It's called I Was Wrong About Thenx. Sorry, man. So of course it's a clickbaity title.
Okay, let's skip ahead a bit.
You see,
where he starts talking about me.
My pictures, my name, the Thenx name.
Here we are.
Minutes ago. I don't know if you want me to take a picture of that or vlog about it, but you can go ahead and analyze that and see what I ate 20 minutes ago.
Oh, here we go.
I ate my name in the title and my business name in the title, my face in your thumbnail. If it's so easy to just make a bunch of views doing your own thing and doing fitness videos, please, why don't you just do that? Anyway, this child begins to just talk about what everybody else started talking about. Fat reduction, I'm a liar and a scammer. I'm really mean because I posted one comment on somebody attacking me in a video saying that they should do...
One comment? You mean multiple comments, you fucking liar? Oh, yeah, that looks like more than one comment, dumbass.
A little more fat burning exercises. So there you go, I just saved you guys 5 hours and 10 videos. Let's move on to the next YouTube channel. Now this guy made a video about...
Yeah, wow, haha, so hilarious. Let's take a clip out of context. Oh, good job, Chris. I look so stupid. Right.
I eat for the week or what I ate for the day. So he's going to go ahead and analyze what I ate for that week and what I ate for that day.
Okay, so Chris is again trying to come up with stupid excuses. So Chris made a video titled What I Eat for the Week. I criticized his What I Eat for the Week video, claiming like he's relying too much on animal sources of protein, and these animal sources of protein are also high in cholesterol, which increases your risk of heart disease. Very valid criticisms. If you're going to make a video like that as well, it's obviously representative of what you typically eat in an average day. But what he's saying is, that's only what I ate for the week. Okay, Chris, so you don't eat any animal products ever? That was just like one weird week where you just, for some reason, decided to eat turkey, chicken, eggs? You never eat those foods ever? Okay, cool story. So he's fucking lying. I made very valid criticisms of his typical dietary choices, and he's saying, oh, that's only what I ate for the week, so this is stupid. No, it's not. You're just fucking lying again. How do you make greens like kale, collard greens taste good and not like grass? Like, I guess you can find some recipe, like kale or collard green recipes where it's incorporated into like a soup or something, or maybe a curry. I'm not I'm not a good cook. I just look for recipes online. There's some decent recipes on Pinterest, but I don't think there's any real way around that. What I do is just make smoothies and put kale in the smoothies. So make like blueberry cherry smoothie or something like that, add some kale in it, and you can't really taste the kale. You can really only taste the fruit. So that's a way around it. Also, if you just chop it up into like some kind of soup or a curry or something, again, it doesn't really make, you can't really just taste the grassy vegetable taste because there's other flavors mixed in. So that would be my advice there. Or you could just, you know, have a green smoothie in the morning and just chug it down so you don't have to deal with any recipes if you don't want. A lot of people ask me how to make things taste good. Like, I'm not good at that sort of thing. Like, I'm really not a cook, so yeah, I think you're just, your best bet is just to look at recipes online, or maybe just add some greens into a fruit smoothie. What is the scientific explanation for why humans value honesty? There is none. Well, I guess you could say there's like a biological incentive to value honesty because it helps with survival. It's a pro-social behavior. So I guess that would be the scientific reason for why humans value honesty. There's a biological incentive to do it. Humans are pro-social animals, and pro-social behaviors are seen as a good thing. So that's why we value honesty. Alright, let's keep going.
If you want to know what I took a shit, I did it about 20 minutes ago. I don't know if you want me to take a picture of that or vlog about it, but you can go ahead and analyze that and see what I ate 20 minutes ago.
Right, so again, did anything I say in my video seem like crybaby crap? I just said, like, in my video I just said, well, Chris is making some decent overall choices. He's avoiding foods that are high in saturated fat, but there's still some problems with the animal foods he's eating. They're still high in cholesterol, and they're nutritionally deficient. And then Chris turns that into, crybaby. Like, no, Chris, those are valid criticisms against your food choices. And rather than responding to the criticism, oh, you're a crybaby. Who'd be the crybaby if we were to have an MMA match, Chris? Again, it's easy for you to talk shit online, call people trolls, call people crybabies, call them fat and out of shape. Okay, well, if you're in such great shape, if you want to stand up for your fucking fans, then let's have an MMA match. I'll beat your face in so fucking badly people won't ever fucking recognize you. So let's do it.
Of official Fan X uploaded a video about his weekly diet. I know I've been criticizing him a lot recently, but this video seemed particularly interesting because...
Look, a typical troll. Every single troll we see...
Okay, again, poisoning the fucking well, rather than responding to my criticisms, he's a troll, he's a troll, he's a troll. Like, is that literally your only fucking argument? Like, people make valid criticisms against you, all you can say is, he's just a troll. Okay, well, you're just a troll, Chris. Clearly. You're just a fucking troll. You're the one trying to chase clout here.
Construes the words and makes up their own narrative. If you notice, when he said weekly, he didn't say what I eat for the week, what I eat weekly. Like, what I ate in that one vlog of what I ate for the week is what I eat every single week of my whole entire life.
Okay, so again, he's just trying to take things out of context and play word games. Like, Chris, I don't care what you were eating 5, 10, 15 years ago. That video you uploaded, what I eat for the week, that is representative of your typical daily diet, as of now. So I can criticize your food choices in that video you uploaded, claiming, oh, that's only what I ate for the week. No, that's not a fucking excuse. That's representative of your daily diet, and if we take things into context, I claimed that there's a problem with you eating the animal products you're eating. They're nutritionally deficient, they're high in cholesterol, they increase your risk of heart disease. Unless you're going to claim that, oh, well, normally you follow a vegan diet, you don't eat any animal products, you don't eat any cholesterol, then this excuse is complete and utter fucking bullshit. You eat eggs, you eat chicken, you eat turkey, you eat red meat on a regular fucking basis. So claiming, well, you only what I eat for the week, no, that's not a valid fucking excuse. Why do people say size and strength don't matter in a fight? Are they coping? I know it's possible for a small guy to beat a bigger opponent with superior technique, but it clearly is better to be big. Yeah, like, there's a limit. I mean, if you're too big and muscular and strong, that will negatively impact your cardiovascular performance. So, like, it just takes more energy for a bigger body to move. That's why you see guys like Alistair Overeem, like really huge dudes. They have a different technique than smaller guys like Conor McGregor or Nate Diaz. They're not usually as aggressive. They're a lot more conservative, and they kind of time when they attack more. They can't like just keep, they can't just keep throwing punches, kicks. They just wait for they just wait for their opponent to have an opening before they strike, and it's just because they're bigger they can gas out easier. So being bigger has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages. Obviously, being bigger, you can just hit harder. You can just dominate somebody more in terms of strength. Like if you're grappling, it's easier to just kind of wrestle with the person. Just overwhelm them with, your size and strength, but at the same time, if the smaller guy has good technique, he knows how to fight, he can wear you out, and then once you're worn out, he can just finish you off. So, like, I'd say in a street fight or something like that, being bigger definitely is an advantage, and in professional fighting, obviously, you just have to separate by weight class. There's no way, like, Conor McGregor could fight Alistair Overeem and have a hope in hell of fucking winning. Like, yeah, having an extra 100 pounds on you, you're pretty much going to dominate, like, anybody who, at that point. But, yeah, like, I'd say in a street fight, it matters a lot more than... if you're talking about compared to two professionals fighting, and they kind of know how to play to their strengths or advantages, but there's obviously limits. Like, if there's a 100-pound fucking weight difference, obviously the dude with 100 pounds of, like, pure muscle is going to have such a huge, massive advantage in terms of strength. Like, there's just no chance. But if we're talking about 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds, and they're both skilled fighters, then they can play to their strengths their strengths and they can play to each other's strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, size matters, but it's not everything. There's advantages that come along with size. There's disadvantages, but there's a limit.
So if you guys take a look at that table right there, they're about to critique the food that I'm gonna eat, but if you notice what was on the table is literally like shrimp, lean meats, quinoa, broccoli, onions.
Yeah, you had chicken, turkey bacon, eggs. All of these foods are high in cholesterol and increase your risk of heart disease. So again, rather than directly responding to the criticisms I made, you're just like saying, "Oh, this is all healthy, though. You're fucking stupid." Okay, Chris. So you can't actually respond to criticisms. You're just calling me a troll and dismissing all of my arguments. So who's chasing clout here, Chris? I wonder.
Literally vegetables and lean meats. These guys are gonna act like I'm...
Lean meats, yeah, and I detailed in my video why lean meats are still a problem for your health, you stupid motherfucker.
Eating like Doritos and like Oreos and like ice cream for breakfast.
Yeah, I wasn't claiming that, so nice straw man argument, Chris. I explained in my video that these are healthier options than higher fat foods, but they're still a problem. I explained in detail that you're kind of fooling yourself into thinking that, oh, as long as I choose lean meats, I'll avoid all these problems, when no, they still contain cholesterol, and cholesterol is a risk factor for heart disease.
Lunch and dinner.
He's eating things like chicken breast, ground turkey, and he's avoiding high-fat dairy products. So when he buys yogurt, he's eating Greek yogurt. There are still some problems with these food choices.
Okay.
And overall...
First of all, this is what I ate for a week.
So, totally fucking stupid. Again, he's just using what I ate for a week. Okay, well, these are clearly foods you eat like frequently. And within the context of the argument I was making, these animal foods are nutritionally deficient, high in cholesterol. Even if you swapped out certain cuts of meat for others, it's still the same. The argument still applies. So even if your diet changes frequently, the argument is still totally valid.
There's problems with my food choices. Really, food is a preference, guys. Aside from trying to have healthy, balanced nutrition, what you eat exactly.
Well, clearly we disagree on what's healthy, so you can't just say, as long as you're eating healthy. Well, we're disagreeing on what's healthy, so maybe you shouldn't just totally take me out of context and maybe make an actual fucking argument, Chris, rather than just totally strawman me and make up stupid excuses.
Exactly is literally your preference. I literally...
Yeah, no. If you have a preference to eat cholesterol, then that will increase your risk of heart disease. You can't just say, it's my preference, therefore it's healthy. Stupid argument. I made the argument in my video that foods that contain cholesterol increase your risk of heart disease. You're not refuting that. You're just saying, it's my preference. Well, personal preference doesn't make dietary cholesterol safe to consume. So, yeah, what are you going to do? Just call me a troll? Oh, okay.
just showed you what I ate for 1 week of my life, and these people just blow this shit way out of proportion. And at the same time, those are foods that I do eat all the time. And those are...
Okay, so he admitted to lying. So at first he claimed, this is only what I eat for a week. It's not representative of my normal daily diet. And then you just claimed, oh yeah, I eat those foods all the time. So they are representative of your daily normal diet. Okay. So you admitted to fucking lying. Like, I love how he made this whole video calling everyone a troll, Clout Chasers, and in his own fucking video, he admits to lying. Just
actually
brilliant.
very nutritional foods, and those are some of the things that I eat to get in shape. Like I said, this is a vlog. This is a video of what I do. These are videos of my experience, what I have learned, and what I do to stay in shape. This is what I do. I said.
Okay, great. If you eat cholesterol, then you're increasing your risk of heart disease. Claiming, this is what I do, it's not an argument against any of the fucking claims I made, against any of the research I provided. You're just being insanely fucking stupid.
That a bunch of times in the video. I eat this, I do this. I'm not selling you a nutritional plan. The title of this video isn't the best nutrition program to be eating every single day.
That's great. Again, he's just totally trying to fucking strawman me. I was making the argument that your food choices increase your risk of heart disease. You can do whatever you want with that information. You can choose to ignore it. You can just go ahead and keep increasing your risk of heart disease, but making these dishonest fucking statements like, oh, it's all personal preference and this bullshit, like, no, you can't say that. That's just dishonest fucking lying. If you're going to say, well, okay, whatever, I'm fine with eating some cholesterol and increasing my risk of heart disease, whatever. Okay, fair enough. But if you're going to fucking sit here, strawman me, make up more lies, claim that, oh, well, all these foods are just personal preference, doesn't affect your health. No, that's fucking just flat out lying and dishonesty. What is the average IQ of the fitness industry? I have no fucking idea. I don't think Chris is a particularly smart person, obviously. I don't think somebody who's smart would come up with this. I think you do have to consider... I think you do have to consider that there are different forms of intelligence. There are people who are really good at playing to their strengths. So if they know they look good, if they know they're good at entertaining people, it's a form of intelligence to be able to use your skill sets and your attributes to make money. And these people definitely do that. I'd even put Chris in like the scammer category. You do need a certain level of intelligence to be able to scam people. I mean, Mike Chang, he said some of the dumbest fucking shit imaginable. But the guy's fucking rich now. He's a millionaire. Like, is that stupid? No. So, it's a different form of intelligence. Some people can make plenty of money giving, like, good, scientifically accurate advice. But, you know, other people don't want to do that, and they just want to make money the easiest way possible. So some of these people might actually be smart, but they don't have a very good strength of character. I'd say Mike Chang is probably a relatively smart dude. It's just that he lacks strength of character, he's a fucking scammer, and he just did whatever he had to do to make money. Chris, very much the same way, but I'd say he's pretty stupid. You can tell Mike Chang is a bit smarter because he never responded to any criticism against him ever, which is smart to do when you're doing this kind of shit. Chris, he's a fucking idiot. He has a huge ego, and he'll actually respond to people like me, which is a big fucking mistake. Richard, when will you make the video on Eric Berg? I followed his protocol in the past, and I got cramps and skipped heartbeats. I'm going to try to put out the video tomorrow. Today, after I do the stream, I'm going to call around and see if I can find a gorilla costume. Hopefully I can find one. It's just after Halloween, so I'm hoping people still have inventory left. So, yeah, and it's... I think it just stopped raining, so, yeah. After I do the stream, gonna try to find the gorilla costume, and then make the video tomorrow, hopefully.
Day of the week. This is literally what I ate for a week of my life, and these literally are components.
Okay, so I don't know how he can keep flip-flopping in between these two positions. First he said, oh, all my criticisms against his diet are ridiculous because that's only what he ate for the week, as if he never eats chicken breast, turkey, eggs, shrimp, steak. These are all foods he, like, almost never eats. Then he admitted, oh yeah, I eat those foods all the time. And now he's saying, oh, this is only what I ate for a week. Like... I don't even know what to say anymore.
Of what I eat, and honestly, the rest of this video is 22 minutes long. I'm not even gonna waste your guys' time. If you just want to see the type of shit that this guy is on, check out this compilation right here.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, more straw man. I'm sure the rest of my video is just, yeah, okay. So, you know you're wrong, you know you have no argument against, my criticisms against you, so... rather than, you know, actually responding to anything I said, yeah, just take clips I've made out of context. Brilliant fucking move, idiot.
About burning belly fat for the second time. Now you guys know about all the lies about the spot reduction.
Oh, yeah, lies. I wonder who's lying here.
Now, I never said anything like that. We know.
Yes, you did. You're a liar.
Now that the comment that I said wasn't really all that bad compared to all the trash that these guys have been talking and the countless...
Trash. So, again... we're making valid criticisms against you. You're just trying to poison the well and strawman everyone. Oh, they're all chasing clout. They're all a troll. Oh, they're just saying trash, nothing productive. But when I make a totally calm, collected video against you, you won't even respond to it. You literally just showed the one small opening clip and then made up a bunch of lies and excuses and didn't show anything else. You're a fucking joke.
Hundreds of videos they've already made about me. But now I want to ask you guys a question. Is this a thing because I didn't apologize to something that I never said? Or is this just a way for trolls to make views on their dead channels? Remember...
oh, my channel's dead, but, you know, I'm still here. I'm making videos that get tens of thousands to over 100,000 views. That's a dead channel to you? Oh, okay. Weird. Like, if my channel's dead, why are you responding to this? Why are you even mentioning any of us? If we all have dead channels, nobody gives a shit about what we say. So, this doesn't make any sense. If our channels are dead, then why are you even bothering to make videos about us? Weird. It's almost as if we're the ones with clout, and you're losing clout, and you're making this video to get some more clout back. Aw.
Remember guys, I'm not a fitness guru. I'm Chris Heria. I make music, I inspire people, I motivate people, and I also teach fitness from my experiences through these videos. I'm going to continue.
Yeah, and some of your experiences are wrong, misleading, and potentially harmful. And I make videos exposing horseshit. So, yeah, like just saying, I'm a troll, oh, I don't have anything productive to say. No, you're the one who's a troll. You're the one without anything productive to say.
Continue to do that for you guys because we literally been transforming lives since we started and we're already in.
Yeah, okay, so that's it for that video. Just absolutely pathetic. Now let's we've got some time left, about 30 minutes. Let's respond to some Dr. Eric Berg. Now what's funny here is his disclaimer. Okay, I can't zoom in here. But, so, disclaimer, Dr. Eric Berg received his Doctor of Chiropractic degree from Palmer College of Chiropractic in 1988. His use of doctor, you know, abbreviated, in relation to himself solely refers to his degree. So, in his disclaimer, he basically has to admit to lying about being a doctor. Dr. Berg is a licensed chiropractor in Virginia, California, Louisiana, but he no longer practices chiropractic in any state and does not see patients. So, that actually explains why he uploads multiple videos every day. The guy is not a doctor. He even has to admit it in his fucking disclaimer. He doesn't practice any form of medicine. He's literally a YouTuber. That's his job. So his job is essentially the same as mine, only he's like a scam artist. But he's a YouTuber. He's not a doctor. He doesn't practice medicine at all in any capacity. So I thought that was really funny. So let's go through this. The cholesterol myth. Yeah, okay.
So I want to create a short video on cholesterol. I want to separate the facts from the opinions and the myths. First of all...
Wait a second. I think I'm going to have to turn up his volume a bit.
Cholesterol has a purpose. And I know that you were taught, and I was taught, that cholesterol clogs arteries. It makes heart disease, and it's really, really bad, and we should avoid it. And eat Cheerios because, of course, that oatmeal will reduce it. But let's just take it one step further.
Yeah, so I love how these guys start off with these ridiculous straw men. So, you know, the argument is, oh, well, there's these corporations saying, oh, well, eat cereal, eat, like, sugary breakfast cereal because it has some fiber in it and it'll lower cholesterol, and obviously that's better than you than having eggs in the morning. Okay, we all know there's problems with fucking breakfast cereals, you fucking lying asshole. Look, you don't have to eat sugary fucking processed breakfast cereals to get fiber. You can eat actual oatmeal, you lying asshole. Maybe put some raisins or bananas in it. Like, why do they have to do this?
And help you understand what the heck it is. First of all, the first thing you need to know is that your body makes cholesterol. In fact,
Yeah, so if your body makes cholesterol, why the fuck would you eat any? It seems as if that would disrupt the homeostasis in your body. Like, if your body makes it, why would you consume any? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
75% of all the cholesterol in your body right now is made by your own body. Only 25% comes from the food, from your diet. That's interesting. So if your cholesterol was so bad, why does your body make it?
Oh my god, here we fucking go. Okay, look, your body can make a lot of its own things. That doesn't mean that having a super physiologically high quantity of it isn't harmful. So, I don't know what to call this, but basically what they're saying is, because your body makes it, that therefore means, well, any quantity of it is perfectly fine. Well, no. There's obviously a range that's healthy and safe, so why would you assume that any amount isn't harmful? It's just ridiculous.
Because obviously it has a reason. Here's the purpose of cholesterol. Number one, it's the raw material that makes up hormones.
Okay, again, your body makes this itself. So you're saying it's a good thing to disrupt your hormonal balance? And by the way, eating dietary cholesterol doesn't raise your testosterone. It doesn't do anything like that. So if your body makes its own cholesterol, if it produces its own hormones, why would you think it's beneficial to disrupt this kind of homeostasis in your own body? Just nonsense.
Especially the steroid hormones, which is like testosterone, adrenal hormones.
Oh, I want to be a big, strong man, so I guess eggs is good to eat. Yeah. It's just another one of those things to sucker men in. It's really easy to convince men of this kind of bullcrap because everyone's so insecure with their own masculinity. Again, eating dietary cholesterol doesn't raise, free androgen levels, doesn't raise your testosterone. It just puts you at risk for heart disease. That's all it does. How can people take this guy seriously when he never lists his sources? Yeah, I'm actually bringing that up in my Worst of the Fitness Industry video. He never, ever, ever lists his sources, never references any research. He literally just writes on a board, and this is the funny thing. I'd consider him a performance artist. That's what Dr. Berg is. He's an actor. He is really fucking good at it too. Like, when I first heard of him a few years ago, I actually thought he was a doctor. Just like from like quickly looking at his video. Like, I just opened up a video, just looked, and I'm like, oh, okay, this doctor is a fucking moron. He is really good at pretending to be a doctor. He wears nice, professional clothes. He has a really calm demeanor. He's really confident in what he says. He looks and sounds and acts like a fucking doctor. But if you just look at the disclaimer in his videos and shit, he's not. He's literally just a YouTuber. Clearly, he wasn't making money doing what he was doing. The reason he's doing what he's doing is money. Let's look at his social blade. Dr. Eric Berg, social blade. 11,770,000 views in the last 30 days. So he's making a lot of fucking money, guys. A lot. Like, if you're getting over 10 million views, that's some good fucking money. If I had to guess, he's making at least $300,000 a year off of his YouTube channel, if he's making that kind of viewership each month. It does fluctuate a bit, obviously. At his peak, he was making around, 16 million views. It's dipped down a bit. It's probably from a number of factors. He might just not be putting out as many videos or whatever. His views are down for the month, but, it always fluctuates. He's making a lot of money. He's making at least 300 grand per year off of his YouTube channel, at least. So, like, he wasn't making that money working as a chiropractor, I can guarantee you, which is why he stopped doing it. I don't know why he stopped, I don't know if he was practicing, chiropractic medicine, which isn't actually medicine. I don't know if he was practicing it when he first started his YouTube channel and then realized, oh shit, I can make a ton of money doing this, and then stopped. Maybe he had a few lawsuits against him or something, and then he just decided to make a YouTube channel. I don't know what the whole story is, but he's a performance artist. He's not a doctor. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He just pretends to be a doctor, and he's really good at it. And he makes a ton of money off of his performance art.
The sex hormones, all these hormones that you need to prevent aging are built from cholesterol. So when you start...
Okay, sex hormones don't really prevent aging. A sharp decrease in testosterone is a sign of something else going on. It's not really a natural consequence of aging. There was a really good study I referenced before where they found that testosterone doesn't actually decline with age if you control for a few factors like body mass index, smoking, drinking. So if you're living a pretty healthy lifestyle, your testosterone won't decrease with age. A decrease in testosterone is a consequence of unhealthy lifestyle factors and disease. It's not an actual consequence of age. It's not a consequence of aging, and it doesn't really affect aging. So when he claims, oh, well, if you keep your sex hormone levels high, it will slow down the aging process. No, that's not really how that works. And these therapies like growth hormone therapy, testosterone, like TRT for aging, the evidence is really mixed whether or not it has a benefit. There's benefits to these drugs, and there's also negative side effects to these drugs. With growth hormone, there doesn't really seem to be any actual benefit to taking growth hormone as you're aging, and there's some pretty nasty side effects with growth hormone as well. Testosterone, the evidence is mixed. There was one study that came out recently which found TRT prevented adverse cardiovascular events like heart attacks. There's also evidence to the contrary where TRT increases risk of heart attacks. There's a lot of different factors that go into it. Age of the patient when they start taking these drugs, the type of testosterone and the esters involved, whether they're on aromatase inhibitors or not. That's a huge factor because aromatase inhibitors can lower your estrogen too low, and if you have really low estrogen, that can cause some detrimental lipid changes, increase inflammation in your body. A lot of people don't know the role estrogen plays. It's really important for reducing inflammation, with healing. So, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, elevating your testosterone, it won't prevent aging. He just doesn't understand what any of these fucking things do and their consequences, the consequences with long-term health. Like, no. So eating cholesterol won't raise your testosterone. It won't keep your testosterone levels high throughout, up until old age. And that's not even necessarily important or a good thing.
Cutting down cholesterol, especially when you get older, you're going to have a lot of problems.
Okay, show us the evidence. Where are the problems? Show me the research showing that low dietary cholesterol is associated with low testosterone, and show me the evidence that low cholesterol diets in old age are associated with increased risk of all-cause mortality. You can't do that. That's why you give absolutely no references.
Because there's just as many diseases and problems that occur with a low cholesterol as with a high cholesterol, which I'm going to...
So, this is very odd. At the beginning here, he kind of prefaced the video by saying, oh, well, your body makes its own cholesterol. 75% of it's cholesterol, in fact. So how could cholesterol be bad for you if your body produces it? But then he just admitted that having high cholesterol is a risk factor for disease. And he doesn't seem to understand what reverse causation is, or he does understand what reverse causation is, and he's just flat out lying. Again, he's a performance artist. I wouldn't put it past him it is a very real possibility that he could just flat out be lying. He doesn't actually believe anything he says, and he's just saying this because he knows there's a market for it.
I get into in the next section, but we need cholesterol to make hormones, especially as you age.
No, you don't.
Number 2, you need cholesterol to make bile. Bile's the detergent that breaks down...
Yeah, and your body makes its own cholesterol, so that's not a fucking problem.
The grease, it's a fluid from your liver that helps you digest. Without bile, you get bloating, right shoulder pain, you can't absorb any of the fat-soluble vitamins.
Yeah, and your body creates its own cholesterol, so that's not an issue.
Like vitamin A, D, E, and K.
And by the way, if your body isn't producing enough bile, doctors don't treat that by having you eat more eggs.
Okay. So we need cholesterol to make bile. And vitamin D. Vitamin D is made from cholesterol, from converting the sunlight through the skin.
Okay. Well, we don't... again, vitamin D deficiencies are extraordinarily common, especially among darker-skinned individuals. I think 84% of black people in the U.S. are vitamin D deficient. How the fuck would eating eggs solve this? You honestly think eating eggs would solve this vitamin D deficiency problem? No. Taking a vitamin D supplement is what solves that issue. So again, stupid.
All the cell membranes are made from cholesterol.
Oh, really? So if I don't eat any cholesterol, all my cell membranes will be gone and I'll die? Okay, can you show me any of the evidence proving low cholesterol levels are associated with increased risk of all-cause mortality? No, you can't.
Brain is made of cholesterol.
Yeah, there's a lot of cholesterol in your brain, and that cholesterol was made from your own fucking body. If you actually have a high cholesterol diet, then you're going to increase your risk of Alzheimer's disease, because if you elevate your serum cholesterol too high, then you're going to clog your arteries, including the arteries in your brain, and then your brain will slowly die off from a lack of blood circulation, which results in dementia, Alzheimer's. So great advice there.
The skin is lined with cholesterol, so you need cholesterol, okay?
Oh, okay, good. I need cholesterol. Good thing my body creates it. No need to fucking eat it.
So it's not as bad as you think. The problem with...
Bro, Berg does not even understand how type 2 diabetes is caused. He literally said that type 2 diabetes is too much sugar in the blood, therefore it's caused by carbs. I know. He makes... He just makes statements. He doesn't even provide evidence for what he says. It's so hilarious. I mean, and people buy it because he's very good at convincing people he's a doctor. He's really good at it. And like I said, he's just a fucking performance artist. It's so funny, and it's so easy to refute what he says. You know, usually with these people, they actually present research. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to argue against them, even though their research is, you know, obviously bullshit, flawed, cherry-picked. You do have to put effort into, like, explaining why this is wrong, why this evidence is better, things like that. Because he just makes statements, you can just say, well, that's wrong, here's the evidence. Like, I don't have to go through the extra step of explaining why the research he's presenting is wrong, because he's not presenting research. I can just say, that's wrong, here's the research. It's really funny.
With cholesterol is when you have maybe too much cholesterol that goes in versus coming out, but it's overrated. Back, I would say about 20 years ago, the normal cholesterol was 225, and they arbitrarily lowered it to 200, put millions of people on cholesterol-lowering drugs. I don't know if you knew that.
Okay, they keep lowering it every year, actually. And it's pretty fucked up. You can take a look at the like emails and conversations and discourse among people who are setting these cholesterol standards. You can find emails of them saying, yeah, so according to the research, it turns out the optimal total cholesterol score that we should be aiming for is around 140, and it's even lower than that if you've actually had a heart attack before, and if you want to prevent a future heart attack, it has to be even lower than that. And you'll hear them say, yeah, that's just not a realistic target. Let's just set it at like 200 or something. That's more realistic for the American population. So they're not these like targets for cholesterol lowering. It's not even based on evidence. It's based on what the researchers think is even like is realistic to lower for like the average American. It's really weird. So even these cholesterol targets that he's talking about, they're not even what's actually necessary for lowering risk of heart disease. They keep lowering it every year, but yeah, like again, this is still like based on the best available evidence. The lower you can get your cholesterol, the lower your risk of heart disease, and it's especially important to lower cholesterol to really, really low levels if you've already had a heart attack before and you need to prevent a future heart attack. So, him claiming, oh, this is all about drugs, they just arbitrarily lower these numbers. Well, no, it's actually based off of randomized control trials, which have proven that the lower you can get someone's cholesterol, the less chance they have of having a future heart attack.
So,
and again, he doesn't provide any fucking evidence for his claims, so he can't really argue against this.
The other problem is that now they're going down to 150 and 100. It's
Yeah. So again, they keep lowering it, and it's based on the results of randomized controlled trials, and yeah, that's why they keep lowering it. Newer and newer randomized controlled trials come out, and it's proven that the lower you can get someone's cholesterol, the less of a chance they have of having a future heart attack.
Crazy. So it's the inability to kind of...
Oh yeah, it's insane. Lowering somebody's chances of having a future heart attack and dying is just insane. We want to keep their cholesterol score high so they die, right?
They kind of take, if a little cholesterol might clog an artery, they go all the way to the extreme. Some other facts about...
Okay, so he's not actually explaining what the healthy normal physiological range for LDL cholesterol is. It's 50 to 70 milligrams per deciliter, way higher than what he'd recommend, I'm sure. And he's ignoring the randomized control trial data. Yeah, like, the targets for lipid-lowering therapy are really, really fucking low, and that's because, based on randomized control trial data, super low cholesterol levels are needed to have the best chance of reducing the risk of a future heart attack. If you've already had a heart attack, you have to lower your LDL really low to like 30 milligrams per deciliter to have the best chance of preventing another heart attack. That's just what the fucking data shows. So you saying, that's crazy, that's too low. Well, that's what the fucking data shows, you fucking moron. You can't just say that's too low and not provide any fucking evidence, you idiot.
About cholesterol are, number one, carbohydrates turn into bad cholesterol and triglycerides, which are...
Oh my god. Okay, so... That's just not true. Carbohydrates don't elevate your LDL cholesterol. They can elevate your triglycerides, but that's usually a problem from either eating an excess of carbohydrates, so just eating too many calories, eating too many refined carbohydrates, which does increase your triglyceride levels, and also not eating enough dietary fat. So fat does prevent the accumulation of triglycerides. Of course, if you eat way too much fat, that can also increase your triglyceride level, but if you're eating a moderate amount of fat, between 20 to 30% of calories, then that will also keep your triglyceride levels down. If you're eating a really ridiculous diet where like 80% of your calories come from carbohydrates, only 10% come from fat, that can elevate your triglyceride levels, even if you're eating like healthy sources of carbs with lots of fiber. But if you increase your fat intake to like 20-30% of calories, that can lower your triglycerides. But yeah, carbohydrates don't elevate your LDL cholesterol. You can make the argument overeating can raise your LDL, because the more body fat you have, the higher your cholesterol level is. Your body fat has a direct effect on your cholesterol, but that's not a unique metabolic effect of carbohydrates.
Our blood fats. Faster than consuming cholesterol turns into cholesterol, okay? So in other words, when you eat eggs and things like that, your body will break that down with the bile. But when you have too many carbs, breads, pasta, cereal, crackers, biscuits, waffles, pancakes, you're going to spike your cholesterol a lot higher.
No, you don't. That's total bullshit. Show me the fucking data. That's ridiculous. I also love how he's ignoring saturated fat in the equation. That is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. You can't raise your LDL cholesterol by eating carbohydrates. That's not a metabolic effect of carbs. You can do that by eating cholesterol, saturated fat in particular, but not from carbohydrates. That's just stupid. You can raise your triglycerides. If you eat a ton of sugar, yeah, your triglycerides will spike, but not your LDL cholesterol. This guy's an idiot. I don't think he understands that there's a difference between the two. I suspect he doesn't even follow his own advice. Chances are he doesn't. There's a very good chance he doesn't. I'd be surprised.
So there's a conversion ratio. Sugar and refined carbs and juices and alcohol and all that stuff. All right, next thing is adrenal stress. When you're under stress, your body requires more cholesterol to make more hormones. And a lot of times doctors, when they evaluate, they don't find out in the history, when did your cholesterol start spiking? It could have been after a stressful event. Your body's just trying to survive. It needs...
Okay, stress can both directly and indirectly affect your lipids, your lipid score. Stress generally increases your triglycerides, not like, it doesn't have a direct effect on your cholesterol. But indirectly, if you're stressed out, you can eat more junk food. That can increase your cholesterol. But I do know stress does have a direct effect on your triglycerides. And if you are stressed out, that can spike your triglycerides. If you're really calm and relaxed, that can lower it.
It's cholesterol to make these anti-stress hormones. And then lastly, the eggs. Eggs are loaded with cholesterol, but eggs will increase the good cholesterol. Okay?
Yeah, they'll also increase bad cholesterol, so nonsense argument.
And they are loaded with lecithin. Lecithin is the antidote to cholesterol. It breaks down cholesterol. So I've been doing 4 eggs a day every day for the last 20 years, 25 years, and my cholesterol is about 4,000. No, just kidding. It's actually pretty low. It's like 180.
That's not low. So the healthy, normal, physiological range for total cholesterol should be below 140. Most people, I'd say, can get their total cholesterol below 120 pretty easily. But the healthy range is below 140, so you're well above that range. And for LDL, it's 50 to 70. Most people can do that with a plant-based diet and just, healthy overall lifestyle. But you're well above the safe range. So, absolutely ridiculous. Also, since his cholesterol score is 180, I'm assuming he doesn't eat much saturated fat, even though I have seen videos of his where he was claiming butter is like a healthy weight loss food. There's no way he's eating a high saturated fat diet with a total cholesterol score of 180. That's not low. That's still high. But if he was eating things like butter and shit every day, his cholesterol score would be higher. Really sucks how nutritionfacts.org doesn't even have 500,000 subs yet, and this quack has over 2 million. Yeah, it's really ridiculous. And again, people like him, they know the market. There's a market for shit like this. People want to hear good things about their bad habits, so... that's why these people have a following, and that's why people like Dr. Michael Greger, they don't have as much of a following.
And it's within the normal range. And the other thing I want to mention is that when your cholesterol is normal, don't let the doctor...
Normal is not healthy. So there's a normal range, and then there's an actual healthy physiological range. The normal range is insanely high, and the healthy physiological range, it's much lower than the normal range. So... He's conflating terms here.
To put you on a cholesterol-lowering medication, only treat something if there's a problem, not when you don't need it, because a lot of people are taking it as a preventative. Well, the side effect from a lot of these medications are major. They're way more than potential problems with cholesterol.
No, that's total bullshit. So this guy is not a fucking doctor. That's probably why you have this huge disclaimer saying, you're not a doctor, don't take any of my advice, consult a medical professional before thinking of anything. So there are side effects with statins, and you have to speak with your doctor whether or not those side effects are necessary to deal with for your long-term health. If you have elevated serum cholesterol, and you're at risk for heart disease, if there's a family history of heart disease, or especially if you've already had a heart attack or you have established heart disease, then the side effects of the statins, chances are not as bad as the side effects of a heart attack. Okay? So if you can take statins to prevent a heart attack, and you have to deal with side effects like low testosterone, muscle loss, things like that, that's probably better to deal with than having a fucking heart attack, risking dying, or being severely crippled for the rest of your life. Not only having a crippled heart where you can't walk upstairs anymore because your heart doesn't beat properly, but also you could suffer major brain damage from a heart attack as well. So the side effects of a heart attack are usually much, much, much worse than the side effects of fucking statin drugs. You fucking idiot. So, ridiculous. So I'm going to make my worst of the fitness industry video on this guy hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to try to get the costume I need today. what was I going to say? Yeah, so that's it for today's stream. I'm going to try to get the worst of the fitness industry on Dr. Eric Berg, or sorry, it's going to be worst of the healthcare industry technically, not worst of the fitness industry, but worst of the healthcare industry, Dr. Eric Berg, hopefully tomorrow. But I have to just find the, like, ape costume today. I'm gonna make a really weird, funny skit involving proto-humans and evolution and shit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Gonna work on the worst of the fitness industry, today and tomorrow. Don't know if I'm going to upload a video today. If I do, it's probably just gonna be something, simple. And yeah, don't have any other updates on, yeah, I don't really have any other updates. Yeah, so I just hope you guys have a good day. I don't really have anything else to say about that. Just gonna work on the worst of the fitness, try to find a costume. And again, thanks for supporting me on Patreon, guys. Can't thank you guys enough, really helps. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm just going to wait a few seconds because OBS tends to cut off my stream a little early. So have a good day, guys.